Alright, you're on the show. Rolling. Thank you. But I still can't hear myself. That's annoying. If we could work on that. Good evening, people. We are live. This is the Eli King Show. It is August 2nd, 2014. Still can't hear myself. Shit skis. Hold on, people. Alright, hello. Still can't hear myself. I can now. Oh boy. How about plug in the top ones? Plug in mine to the top. There we go. Hello. Sorry for the technical snafus. It is a live show. Can't hear it. What the hell is going on?
It's the piece.
It's the piece.
Yeah.
Alright. No headphones today, people. No headphones. Alright. It's already going out to the crazy start. You know why? Because war with Russia is imminent. World War III is upon us, my people. Like I said, it is August 2nd, 2014. Oh boy, if it's not one thing, it's another, I tell you. But don't worry, we will get through this. And we will stop the globalist forces from starting World War III. Like I said, it is August 2nd. August 2nd? What's August? It's my brother's birthday. Hey, happy birthday, big brother. How are you? And happy birthday to all those out there, all my patriot friends who have joined me once again on this live Saturday edition of the Eli King Show. Thank you very much. And, yeah, we'll have a bunch of articles to go through today. Why we will go to war with Russia is our first article by Martin Armstrong. The latest headline to appear in the German press. Putin confidant. There will be war in Europe. Indeed, our own backdoor channels are red hot. Yes, when all else fails, people, we go to war. When all else fails, we go to war. I tell you. How about we plug in the other extension and use my long extension for your headphones, maybe. You think that'll work? Here it is. That's the end of it right there. Because it feels pretty weird not hearing myself. I feel like I'm not even live. It's weird. All right. But for my concerned friends and family, we need to stop the evil globalist forces from starting this World War III. You can see they're already trying to frame Putin with the downing of the civilian airliner in Russia when reports have, or other alternative reports have come out. It's just dead totally, huh? Jeez, capiche. Oh, boy. All right, they're trying to open up here. Let's see what we got. Maybe not. Maybe they closed it. It's crazy. It's a crazy live show, I tell you. Oh, boy. All right. Also, North Korea vows to nuke White House. Why would North Korea vow to nuke White House? Dictatorship promises to fire nuclear-armed rockets at Washington, D.C. A top military official for the North Korean government has vowed to nuke the White House and the Pentagon for increasing tensions on the North Korean peninsula. If the U.S. imperialists threaten our sovereignty and survival, our troops will fire our nuclear-armed rockets at the White House. Yes, like I said, when all else fails, economies start to collapse. They want to blame the people or distract the people. If you look at history, and the history tends to repeat itself, you see, just like with Japan in World War II, they had the oil embargo and all these other embargoes set upon them. So what did they do? They nuked Pearl Harbor. And, you know, like I said, basically the bankers, they start and they run the wars. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's see if this works. Hello? Ooh, yeah, I love you. This guy's good. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but this is the best guy I've ever had working for me, helping me out here. And And he really doesn't have to. He's a talented fellow. He can work somewhere else, probably like ESPN or something like that. This guy's really good, but he's dedicated. He's here fighting for freedom, just like I am, just like you are here listening to me live, only in New York City. Give me a call, 212-245-7273. You think World War III's upon us? Oh boy, it just may be. All right, the beginning of the show started crumbling, but all right, we're gonna rock and roll now. All of the countries which the U.S. regime change, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Libya, have descended into brutal chaos. Yeah, here you go. You get the what do they call them? The BRIC countries. My friend was saying they have a terminology for these countries, but basically all of these countries are moving away from the U.S. dollar. They're saying to hell with the U.S. dollar. And historically, when you have countries who do this, like General Gaddafi, who wanted to move to the African dinar, I believe. Yeah, they killed Gaddafi. But, yeah, we have a phone call, apparently. Let's see what the phone caller thinks about them killing Gaddafi. Caller, you are on the air. What's on your mind? Anything on your mind?
Oh, hello. How you doing, man?
Steve, what's going on, brother? Long time, brother. My Fios.
Finally, Verizon is working.
My Fios watching friend. How are you, sir?
I know it's been a long time and everything. But I know I missed it so much and everything. But I have been doing my research on YouTube and, you know, keeping updates on what's going on with this war and the Gaza war. Now we got this new fear with the Ebola epidemic. Now, is this part of their depopulation agenda?
Well, it could be a scare tactic, Steve, or it could be the truth. Like Dr. Eric Pianka from the University of Texas said, the AIDS virus acted too slow, my friend. You need something fast-acting like Ebola to wipe out the population because, like it says in the Georgia Guidestones, they want to bring the population down to about 500 million. Yes, my friend.
Right. Because we got too many people, so they want to depopulate the masses and everything, and bring it down to the chosen food where they can control.
Well, that is the myth that we have too many people. Here in the inner cities, like Chicago, LA, yeah, there are a lot of people. There are too many people in the cities because they're pushing people out of the rural areas. That's part of their Agenda 21 plan. But, Earth-wise, no, there are not too many people, okay? The population is actually declining. Say again?
You know, that's what the problem is.
What's the problem? Say that again.
The problem is, you know, you got these people in power that are so daggone greedy and shit. That's what it is.
Yep.
You know?
Well,
so they want to, like you're supposed to depend on them. Because remember, we got no freedom. You got owners. You know? Because these policies that we elect, thinking that you have power and choices, but you don't.
Greed is the root of all evil. That's how it starts.
George Carlin and everything that talks about that they own you. Have you seen that clip?
Absolutely. George Carlin was one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah, he put it on point, man. Yeah.
Very political.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because remember, he already know what time it is.
And spoke the truth.
So he's trying to wake up people, you know?
Yeah. So when people like Saddam Hussein tried to sell their oil via the euro or any other currency besides the dollar, the U.S. will go to war with them. Gaddafi, you try to sell your oil without via the euro or any other currency, yeah, you'll get killed. Now Putin, Russia, India, China, and some other countries are gradually moving away from the dollar, and the central bankers are now demonizing these countries as terrorists and troublemakers, and we're going to issue sanctions and embargoes on them. And what do you think? What do you think these countries are going to do? Maybe it's all part of their New World Order plan, but they're going to attack. Oh yeah,
that's what Obama said. He did mention about the New World Order.
And they're going to attack. I know his
Vice President George Biden talked about it, putting a New World Order together and all that.
Yes, they're going to attack, my friend. And even Obama said it himself. He's afraid about Manhattan getting nuked. You know what I mean? But
there's a TV show talking about Manhattan, nuclear Manhattan, and all that. There was a movie on the TV show, TV series on it. Like that was during World War II.
When did this come out?
I think it came out like last month.
I haven't heard of it. You know the name of it?
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie?
WGN.
WGN?
Yeah, yeah, Nuclear Manhattan.
All right, I'll have to check that out. Nuclear Manhattan. All right, brother. Anything else on your mind before I have to let you go there?
Oh, yeah, but I think it's just about now. They're concerned about the borders in Mexico, and they feel like our borders is not fully secure, that Alex Jones was talking about.
Well, that's part. That's part of their. Yeah, that's part of their cloud and pivot strategy, where they're, influxing all the immigrants, or over flooding our country with all these immigrants and putting them in our welfare system so they can destroy it and put in a new system that is more socialist. I talked about it last week. And yeah, it's a disgusting plan, Steve. I tell you, I hate it.
Well, I definitely got a lot of catching up to do and everything. I'm gonna try to go in your past shows to see, because remember, since I didn't have Verizon, it was during that blackout and everything. I know last week you had a repeat show and all that. And 2 weeks ago you had a repeat.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I had to throw up a repeat. Something came up. I couldn't make it in. But,
okay.
Yeah, you can go to my YouTube channel, check out the Eli King Show, and watch all my past shows, brother. Catch up. And I love you, Steve.
All right.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call. All right, Steve, one of my Fios watchers. He watches me on Fios here in New York City. I got my Fios signal back. All of us did. The whole channel was down. But anyway, we got more important news to get to. Next article: FBI police turn entire town into checkpoint, interrogate drivers over a murder. Apparently, FBI agents and the police turned the village of Armada, Michigan into a checkpoint last night, interrogating every driver who attempted to enter or leave the town. We have a video on this. Yeah, let's go to the video so you can see what the mainstream media has to say about this disgusting tyranny.
Investigators going car by car searching for leads in the murder of a 14-year-old Armada girl. Jeff Vaughn kicks off tonight's Top 10 at 10. Jeff.
Well, Glenda, Michigan State Police tell me that all the tips in this case have dried up after the arrest of 2. But police tell me those arrests were unrelated and are stressing tonight that no arrests have been made in the April Millsap case. So tonight, they were looking for drivers and looking for clues. Police block roads into Armada Township. Officers asking drivers questions, even in the pouring rain. Dozens of cops not only block off the main road into town, but other routes, asking for tips from hundreds of people in cars that backed up for miles, as seen from Chopper 7. Armada Township Police Chief Howard Smith tells me the rolling canvas was held from 5 to 8 tonight in hopes of getting new clues to the death of 14-year-old April Millsap, the teenager found dead along this trail 1 week ago. Chief Smith says officers stopped cars near where April was last seen alive in hopes of catching people with the same routine of being on or around the trail around 6 to 6:30, the time when April walked the route with her dog Penny every day. Among the heavy police presence, a service was held for April tonight. Among the attendees, April's family and the mother of April's boyfriend. He may have received the last known contact from the girl in a text message saying she feared she was being kidnapped.
It's very hard when you have a son who's having heartbreak and it's in such a spotlight as a mom.
All right, I've had enough of that.
You think that it's going to be...
it's pretty sad. I feel for April and her family. My condolences. My heart go out to them. But that does not mean you get to violate the 4th Amendment of a whole Michigan town. Okay, interrogate any car and every car that passes by the road. This is disgusting. It's absurd. The founders are rolling in their graves right now. And you have other such acts, such as Homeland Security agents raid home to seize Land Rover for violation of EPA regulations, protecting America from the deadly threat posed by vehicles with flout emission standards. Yeah, this is another example of how the Department of Homeland Security, the American Nazi force, has expanded far outside its purview of its original function. Yes, its original function was to combat Al-Qaeda and terrorism here at home. But I didn't know Land Rovers were part of Al-Qaeda terrorism, or any other terrorism for that matter. Yes, Homeland Security is getting involved in all sort of minor criminal offenses, and yeah, pretty soon this will be the National Police Force, which we need to stop, my friends. Also, here in New York, next article by Michael Fallon, PrisonPlanet.com. New York police harvest innocent cell users to track the flag vandals on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, apparently last week, whoever put they put two white flags up on the Brooklyn Bridge. They replaced the American flags and put up two white flags, basically signifying surrender. That's what the white flag means to me, at least. Yes, this country has surrendered to globalist forces. That's what that message was all about, in my opinion. So I congratulate these people, and but it is disgusting how the police are now violating all innocent cell users who that damn what do you call it, the I don't know, maybe the caller knows about it, the damn tower that picks up the cell phone data usage. Let's put him on the air. Yeah, those they're violating everybody's damn Fourth Amendment. It's disgusting, and I congratulate the people who put up the white flags on the Brooklyn Bridge, because the evil entities in this country have surrendered to the globalist forces, the New World Order. That's what that was about. So just in case you didn't know, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Luigi.
Luigi, brother, what's on your mind? God bless you, sir. How are you?
Hey, God bless you, Eli. You know who put the flags up, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know who put the flags up, but congratulations. Do you know who put the flags up?
It was Reverend Bart Green.
Reverend Bart Green?
Yeah, he's a New York guy.
Oh, so they actually found out who put the flags up.
I think he was just making a joke out of it, but he's like a pothead again.
Did he say why he did that?
No, it's on YouTube. He's a big, long-haired guy that's like a rep something of marijuana.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that info. I have to
Yeah,
check that
it was
out.
a joke, but I'm not sure.
Wow. Well, I still think it signifies our country surrendering to the globalist forces. I don't know. What do you think?
And what I believe they were faded American flags.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Signifies the country fading away.
Yeah. This is true. This is another good theory. Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
So Eli,
Yes, sir.
let's talk about Obama's little pets there. Or one of their pets, I should say. Israel.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole Israel-Palestine-Gaza situation?
Oh, in certain situations, genocide is considered okay.
And you think this is one of them?
And no, absolutely not. That's what Israel is saying.
Oh. Well, yeah. This has been going on for years, but now photos and modern technology have brought out the disgusting photos and the travesty that is going on in the Gaza right now. Little children being killed and maimed, just like Obama did with his drones in Libya and in Syria via Al-Qaeda. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Luigi.
There you go. And I don't know what's up with Israel. I don't know why we're kissing their ass, excuse me, for so long. I do not understand that. Expand on it, Eli.
Well, they were a partner trying to get us involved in World War III. Because when all else fails and the economy starts to collapse, we go to war, my friend. It is historically proven.
And the Christians, I don't believe how they backed up. We've got to follow Israel, or else we won't get into heaven.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it myself, my friend. What do you think about that whole town in Michigan who had their Fourth Amendment violated?
Now, is that the shoddiest way to conduct an investigation?
Yeah, let's interrogate the whole town, one by one by stopping their car. Like you saw the line that went down the road, basically stopping people from traveling freely and doing what they have to do. It's totally against the American way.
Well, if we can't find them, let's just stop everybody, and maybe we'll find someone. What a joke.
Yeah, absolutely is a joke. Cops are out of control, I tell you.
And we got one right up the road in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Cop got a dog. Another one, by the way. And then the going bananas at the city council.
Is this the dog that showed the teeth to the cop?
No, it was just a little laugh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are so many incidences of cops shooting dogs these days. Even happy dogs who go up to you, wagging their tail. You know a happy dog from a dog with the hair standing up. And, you can tell the difference between an aggressive dog and a non-aggressive dog. But these cops, some of them are just crazy and just join the force just to shoot things.
Yeah, that's right, because they enjoy it.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Like my next article here, asset forfeiture, new or actually how cops continue to steal Americans' hard-earned cash with zero repercussions by giving them summonses, and even if they find large amounts of cash on them, Luigi, they'll say that is suspicious and they'll confiscate the cash.
Exactly. You got a little butt on you. There goes your TV. There goes whatever else you got. I mean, this is getting at with the drug war.
Yeah, and we all know the drug war is a farce, and it needs to be ended.
That's how they're seizing everybody's stuff.
It's just like alcohol prohibition. All you're doing is giving the power to the gangsters.
Exactly. There's such a benefit to ending this drug war.
It's out of control.
I don't understand why they're doing it still.
All right, Luigi, brother. We're running out of time. I love you.
Rock and roll, Eli.
Rock and roll, brother. I appreciate the call. All right, another great call from Luigi. We got a lot of news to get to. All right, Obama signs executive order to allow detention of Americans with respiratory illness with this new Ebola virus outbreak. Be careful that you don't show up to the hospital with a chest cold or a flu, because, like I said, Obama just signed an executive order, and if you have a respiratory illness, he will quarantine your ass. And I believe there is a map. Well, I had the map, well, anyway. Well, yeah, watch out for that. Also, speaking of quarantining, moving on now, whistleblower in L.A. at the Los Angeles. The county of Los Angeles is planning to forcibly house homeless citizens in camps. Yes, insider supervisors told us citizens cannot leave housing facilities. So yes, if they have a homeless problem in Los Angeles now, they will put them in their homeless shelters, known as FEMA camps, and you can't go anywhere. Well, they get 3 hots and a cat, but basically, it's low-cost housing, sort of like being on Rikers Island, okay? A lot of criminal friends or old friends of mine, they know no other way to live, so what they do is they get out of jail, they commit another crime, they go back in because they get 3 hots and a cot, they got no responsibility. It's disgusting. All right, study, mass government spying, crushing freedom of press. Whistleblowers are now less likely to come forward. Yes, because of all the spying and everything, I'm surprised people call up my show the way they do, because so many people are scared of the government. But I'm not scared. Keep on the good fight. And here are a bunch of gentlemen who are not scared. They are the militia, active militia teams. Photos emerge of 10 active militia teams securing the U.S.-Mexico border. Yes, let's put up these photos. Beautiful photos. These are the 3%ers, my friend. Real militia members who do not attack innocent people. They do not attack civilians. But they go after the head of the snake, okay? We are 3%ers. The 3%ers are growing nationwide. Pretty soon, we will be 300%ers. Because that's all it takes is 3% of Americans. That's all it took during the American Revolution. 3% of Americans only fought in the American Revolution. So today, we have about 350 Americans in this country. And that would be about 3 million Americans that are part of the 3%ers, the Patriots. Yes, these guys, in my eyes, are heroes. They are protecting the border. They are protecting our country. This is why I believe the militias should stay alive and stay active. I know we have a New York militia over here. I'm not too sure what they're all about. Hopefully they are a real militia. You have to watch out for the fake militias out there who are leaded or headed by FBI informants, such as I believe Hal Turner was one of them. Yeah, these guys are brought in by the FBI to basically hire a bunch of psycho nutbags and make us look out, demonize us, make us look like terrorists who go out and want to kill innocent people. When real American patriots, 3%ers, we go after the real enemy, my friends. All right, last article on deck here. Why are massive numbers of sea creatures dying along the West Coast right now? I'll give you a big hint. Fukushima? Yes, the population of bluefin tuna in the Pacific Ocean has declined by 95%. Sardine, anchovy, and herring populations have also dramatically dropped. Hit the bumper music, my friend. 4 record numbers of distressed sea lions have washed ashore in California. Pelicans, so many things are dying along the West Coast. And I blame it on Fukushima, of course, and all the radioactive plants, and Obama. Obama is a dictator scumbag who needs to be impeached. Nixon was resigned for less. Clinton was impeached for less. Well, anyway, I'm out of time. Join me next week and every week, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless America. God save the U.S. Constitution. And if you have received this transmission, you are the resistance. Can't hear myself? Oh, I can now. Oh boy. How about plug in the top ones? Plug in mine to the top. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for the technical snafus. It is a live show. Can't hear it. What the hell is going on?
It's the piece. It's this piece.
It's the piece.
Yeah.
All right. No headphones today, people. No headphones. All right. It's already going out to the crazy start. You know why? Because war with Russia is imminent. World War III is upon us, my people. Like I said, it is August 2nd, 2014. Oh boy, if it's not one thing, it's another, I tell you. But don't worry, we will get through this, and we will stop the globalist forces from starting World War III. Like I said, it is August 2nd. August 2nd. What's August? It's my brother's birthday. Hey, happy birthday, big brother. How are you? And happy birthday to all. I still can't hear myself. That's annoying. If we could work on that. Good evening, people. We are live. This is the Eli King Show. It is August 2nd, 2014. Still can't hear myself. Shit's keys. Yeah, hold on, people. All right, hello. Still in North Korean peninsula. If the U.S. imperialists threaten our sovereignty and survival, our troops will fire our nuclear-armed rockets at the White House. Yes, like I said, when all else fails, economies start to collapse. They want to blame the people or distract the people. If you look at history, and the history tends to repeat itself. You see, just like with Japan in World War II, they had the oil embargo and all these other embargoes set upon them. So what did they do? They nuked Pearl Harbor. And, you know, like I said, basically the bankers, they start and they run the wars. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's see if this works. Hello? Ooh, yeah, I love you. This guy's good. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but this is the best guy I've ever had working for me, helping me out here. And I feel like I'm not even live. It's weird. All right, but for my concerned friends and family, we need to stop the evil globalist forces from starting this World War III. You can see they're already trying to frame Putin with the downing of the civilian airliner in Russia when reports have other alternative reports have come out. It's just dead totally, huh? Jeez, capiche. Oh boy. Alright, they're trying to open up here. Let's see what we got. Or maybe not. Maybe they closed it. It's crazy. It's a crazy live show, I tell you. Oh boy. Alright. Also, North Korea vows to nuke White House. Why would North Korea vow to nuke White House? Dictatorship promises to fire nuclear-armed rockets at Washington, D.C. Yeah, top military official for the North Korean government has vowed to nuke the White House and the Pentagon for increasing tensions on all those out there, all my patriot friends who have joined me once again on this live Saturday edition of the Eli King Show. Thank you very much. And, yeah, we'll have a bunch of articles to go through today. Why we will go to war with Russia is our first article by Martin Armstrong. The latest headline to appear in the German press. Putin confidant. There will be war in Europe. Indeed, our own backdoor channels are red hot. Yes, when all else fails, people, we go to war. When all else fails, we go to war. I tell you. How about we plug in the other extension and use my long extension for your headphones, maybe. You think that'll work? Here it is. That's the end of it right there. Because it feels pretty weird not hearing myself. I gotta